What's up, y'all? I'm in front of 7-Eleven right now. Um, I'm about to eat me a hot dog. Look at that, boy. It's hooked up. I hooked it up. I hooked it up. I got this. I got this. I asked the guy, they got a deal on the hot dog? He said, yeah, hot dog sold at $3. And then go for $2, $5. Can't beat that. You feel me? Check it out. Mm. Every day we eat good. Fire. Mm. Food don't gotta be expensive, guys. They need to bring the price of food down for regular people like me. You know what I mean? What's going on over there? I thought I heard some gun popping. I'm in a really good neighborhood though. mm. Jalapeno. You know what? I've been in some really nice neighborhoods. If there's a 7-Eleven, you know, there's gonna be some people hanging outside the 7-Eleven. But fortunately for me, I feel like I resonate with, you know, certain type of people more. You know what I mean? Like, um, maybe it's because I'm not a family man, right? So I see the world as, hey, look at these people. You know what I mean? They could be, family people, but they're struggling, so they're on their own. They're kind of transient-ish, like, you know what I mean? Like me, I'm just moving around all the time, right? The only difference is like I have a place to go to. You know what I mean? Transient just means people that kind of nomads, right? Like they just move around. transient, transitioning. You know what I mean? People lower their status by calling them homeless, but it could be in between. You know, their journey in life. You know what I mean? Like they're just moving. You know what I mean? They're waiting for an opportunity to settle down somewhere. Like the next chapter in life, right? From from just watching people and stuff, right? If I'm by a town that's like a college town, and there's someone that's like kind of a little bit more transiency, I would assume that I mean obviously you would have to ask them to really find out, but I would assume they were like going to school and then maybe they couldn't pay tuition, maybe they were living with their partner or significant other while they were going to school, and they were kind of supporting each other, and then stuff didn't work out. You know what I mean? It's like the luck of the draw. Just things don't work out for people. You know what I mean? I mean that's just what it is. It's just a part of life. So it's not like they can't pick themselves back up, but emotionally, if something didn't work out, let's say in a relationship, and you're stuck in some this emotional um what do you call it, suspense in your life, right? And you're between whatever the crossroads, right? You just like, I want to be with this person, or do I go back home? Some people don't choose to go back home yet because they still believe in whatever they have with the person. But it is what it is, right? You know what I mean? So people get stuck in their kind of limbo. It's in limbo. You know, everything's behavioral. Everything's like um, like a mental state, right? So they just gotta clear all that up in their head, and then they just move along. You know what I mean? And for us to judge people, right? We don't judge people. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I look at people. I'm like, man, they're just another person, right? I give them water, give them food, give them money, right, or whatever, right? You talk to them, they're just like, dude, this dude can probably be really successful, better, more than me. You know what I mean? I just have a car, that's it. You know what I mean? And a place to go home to. But this person right here, you know what I mean? Like they speak well. If they were washed up, they would be decent looking. You know what I mean? Like, but it is what it is. It's life. You know what I mean? Like people, when they're stuck in that moment and they can't see ahead, like just like 2 feet ahead, right? That's all you need to see. Then they're just behind. You know what I mean? They just get caught up in that. You know, I'm 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 behind everybody else, right? But it's not even that much behind. Like I said, you know what I mean? We could all be hunter and gatherers one day. Yeah, we're like two steps away from that. You feel me? I mean, like lose our job or something, and then we're at ground zero. You know what I mean? Like, but anyway, man, that's just my 2 cents today. Having a hot dog. You know what I mean? I got my chips. And I got my big gulp. Don't take nothing for granted, guys. Have a good day. Peace.